Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will be learning about KPIs and different logic types of KPIs. So KPIs are the metrics, qualitative as well as quantitative, that is used to measure the performance of a business. Whether that business is performing well, not performing well, whether that business is successful or not. It is used to measure the performance of any particular department, whether the finance department is doing their job as per the standards or not, whether the HR department is doing well. It can be linked to the performance of a project. If you're working on a project, whether that project is profitable or not. It can be linked to a performance of an individual, whether a particular employee is performing well. It can be linked to a performance of a customer, right? Whether a customer is satisfied, whether a customer is giving us orders, what is the customer churn rate. It really depends upon organization to organization, industry to industry. Different industries may have different types of KPIs. They may take into consider, both qualitative as well as quantitative KPIs. So with this, I will be explaining you different types of KPIs that will be very helpful for you if you have to create or devise any KPIs for any organization. So there are ratio KPIs. Ratio KPIs are used to compare two quantities to assess a performance. You would have heard profit margin, gross profit margin, EBITDA, return on investment, debt to equity ratios. So by comparing ratios, for any organization, you can evaluate, whether it is as per the standard or not. Definitely, this will be a very, elementary thing to judge, like what is the overall thing that is happening. Coming to rate KPIs, it measures the speed of occurrence within a specified time frame. You must have heard about customer acquisition rate. So within next 2 months, how many customers will be acquired? What has been the trend since last 1 year? How many customers have been acquired? What is the employee attrition rate, turnover rate? So such kind of events over a specific time frame can be measured using rate KPIs. Then there are index KPIs that is used to measure, combine multiple individual metrics into a single index to provide an overall measure of a performance. For example, a customer satisfaction index, employee engagement index. For example, if you have to measure a performance of an employee, so at the starting of the year, you will define a lot of targets. Employee has to perform in different areas. Employee has to, be very disciplined. Employee has to value the organization values. So all those things have to be combined and a score is calculated. And if that score is good, then only in terms of promotions, increments, all those strategies are defined. If employee is not performing well, then adequate measures are taken, with respect to whether that employee needs to be reshuffled into any other team, whether he has to be trained more. So it can be also linked to a customer. Then there are trend KPIs. If you have to track a change of performance over a time, basically, what has been your revenue trend, what has been your profit trend, what has been your sales pipeline velocity. So that can be measured using trend. Normally, you see a lot of trend charts that are very common to depict trend KPIs. Then these are your threshold KPIs, benchmark KPIs that a performance must meet or exceed. That is very important. For example, if you have signed any SLA, if you have to, for example, for a company like Domino, they have to deliver pizza in 30 minutes. So whether the delivery boy is able to deliver pizza within 30 minutes, what is the on-time delivery percentage? What is the customer satisfaction target? Whether we are able to, deliver project within the agreed SLAs, service level agreements or not. So these are threshold KPIs. Then quality KPIs is very important. As I've already explained, for a manufacturing industry, like what is the defect rate, what is the error rate, are we complying with these service levels or not? So quality KPIs again could be linked to threshold KPIs, but it is very commonly used. Then there are efficiency KPIs. If you have to measure the productivity of a process or an operation, you can use efficiency KPIs. Like what is the cost per unit produced? What is the labor productivity? Are we not? Are we? So these kind of KPIs will help us answer, such questions. Are our workforce productive? Are our processes efficient or not? So that is what you can measure through efficient KPIs. Then there are lead and lag KPIs. So leading KPIs is more forward looking and lagging is historical. So leading is more in terms of what is the future sales pipeline, what is the pipeline velocity, what is the future lead generations. This is totally from a marketing perspective. And in terms of lagging indicators, what has been my customer churn rate, how many customers I have lost in last month, what has been my revenue of last month. So these all are your lagging indicators, lagging KPIs. So you can use combination of all these logics, all these KPIs to create a good financial overview, operational overview, performance kind of a dashboard for your organization. I hope you would have learned a lot of things, from this video. I will in future will record more videos on KPIs, different organization-wise KPIs, and how to present it well in a dashboard. So hoping to see you in our next video.